you go.
Okay, hi, I'm Deanna McAtee, and I just was in a plane crash out here in Montana, and I have broken my leg. And my son owns a wilderness adventure place, and I talked to him before doing this assignment, and he said, Mom, you never get in an airplane without taking with you things that you would need. A pair of scissors, a little knife. Always take duct tape with you wherever, and a small piece of rope. You never know what you're going to get into. And he said, always throw a few protein bars or something to eat in your backpack or your knapsack with you. So on one of the other assignments, we had a bag that we prepared, and it was a really good thing. My son said to always take a compass with you. Well, now here I am in the middle of this farmer's field, way far out in the wilderness from nowhere, and I have found some things. I've got this broken leg, and so what I'm going to demonstrate is a couple of things. One, how to splint your own leg with a duct tape and any sticks or wood that you find along the trail. And so the important thing is you start your first wrap over clothing. And so I'm going to do this to make it straight. Your second one comes inside, like so. And then your other one protects the front of your leg, and the last one, the back of your leg, like so. And so what happens then is you would complete taping this around here like this. And then how am I going to get up? From a prone position like this, it's very difficult. But luckily for me, when the plane crashed, we sheared off some branches, and I was able to find this great big branch with a burl on the end of it. And so I am going to use this not only as a cane and a stick, but also as a protection against any wild dogs or wolves or coyotes or anything, or maybe even a bear. The end of this is actually very heavy. And so what I'll do is I'll use this to support myself and get up with my good leg. So this is going to be my wilderness photographer. Would you come around to this angle, please? Okay, so I'm going to come around to this angle. I'm going to use my good leg and the support of this stick. Okay, now that I have my splint fully wrapped, and this is good and tight, it's also over my skin to not cause chafing. But I should be able to walk really well with this. And with this thing as my, like a cane, I can walk a long ways. And so now that I know this accident happened in the late afternoon.
Wild animal behind you.
Yeah. Let's pretend like this is a wolf. One quick smack and this thing would be done. But anyway, the sun sets in the west always. And if there is no sunshine and you don't know which direction you've come from, moss always grows on the north side of a tree in damp areas. So that's one way of getting your direction. But we know that the sun sets in the west. And I know that we flew out of the airport from the west. Since I'm in a farmer's field, I think if I walk due west from here, I'll be able to find someone that would help me. But no one has seen anything. There were no survivors in the plane crash. And so I'm getting ready to walk out. I do have protein bars and a water bottle with me that I've been able to salvage from the wreckage. And so I'm ready to go. Thank you very much. Okay, so I don't know where I am at, and I'm just breaking through, coming through this wilderness area, and I'm starting to panic because I've been going west, 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 and I still don't know where I go. So I'm referring back to the manual, and I'm thinking to myself, what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to stop. I'm supposed to calm down, take a look around me, and get my bearings. And I know I came from that direction. Make any observation, that's the O. So observe any high signs or anything else. And then the last one would be to make a plan. And since I can't find my way out of here, I'm in this absolute dog hair brush that I've come to. And I know I'm by a river and I can hear animals over there. And so my plan is I'm going to make myself a shelter and I'm going to sleep here overnight, and maybe there will be someone out looking for me in the morning because I can't go any further. I'm exhausted and I'm starting to make mistakes. So according to our book, that's the plan, and I think that's the solid thing to do. Also, when people don't survive, it's because they don't make a plan. They don't stop and observe things and recognize their own body and the limitations of their body. And it's so important that when you get really tired to stop. And so I'm going to stop and rest in this area right here. This will protect me from rain. And so hopefully I'll be found tomorrow.